This must be it. Can you get a shot of the sign? Welcome to Timeline LA. We've come to the Early World Cafe in Brentwood, where we'll be having lunch with the reputed Dr. Brain Yoga. Excuse me, do you know if the Brain Yoga doctor has arrived?
Dr. Holquist, yes. I believe he just arrived. Please come on in.
Thank you. Actually, Dr. Brain Yoga is this man, C. Richard Holquist, MD, a clinical professor at UCLA Medical School and the Jules Stein Eye Institute. He is the author of this book, recently published, entitled Brain Yoga Health. Dr. Holquist, can you briefly tell me what Brain Yoga Health is about?
Briefly, it's about using a mind-body procedure for stress relief and for your health.
What do you mean by mind-body?
Mind-body is the effect that your mind has over the health of your body. Mind-body effects are now being used in medicine, and brain yoga is the strongest one.
So you call this brain yoga. What kind of yoga is that?
Well, it is yoga. It's yoga for the mind. It comes from an ancient yoga method that today is called mantra transcendence. It's a powerful meditation that takes you outside of your physical self to relieve anxiety and clear your mind and to improve your health. The early stage of brain yoga is like mindfulness, but it goes far beyond that.
Do you mean it improves mental health?
Yes, and physical too. Medical research is now revealing that transcendence prevents and treats conditions like depression, anxiety, addictive behavior, insomnia, hypertension, diabetes, obesity, and others.
It sounds hard to do, though.
It has been hard by the old method, Bridget, but no longer. Brain Yoga Health now brings transcendence to ordinary working people like us, not just a few monks and movie stars.
But I'm not sure I'll understand it.
I think you will, Bridget, because Brain Yoga Health is written for the public, not just for scientists. It's validated for scientists, but I explain it in ordinary terms for regular readers.
Dr. Holquist, how did you learn to transcend?
Well, I tried but failed with a famous and expensive guru. His directions were way too vague for me, and it wasn't practical for my busy lifestyle. I realized later that those old methods are not effective in our culture. I finally learned on my own by using the new techniques of brain yoga.
How are your techniques different?
Well, they are more enlightened than those mystic cults. Brain yoga applies current medical findings and modern teaching forms like biofeedbacks, but the biggest improvement is, you might be funny about this, using noise.
Noise? Doesn't noise distract your brain?
Well, yes, noise distracts your mind from thinking, but transcendence is all about not thinking. Those early monks thought that noise would interfere with meditation, and that idea got passed down to us. But noise actually makes transcendence easier and quicker to do.
You mean the gurus have been wrong about noise all this time?
Yes, I couldn't believe it myself. Using the irritating noise pollution that's around us so much, it makes transcendence not only clear and quick, but also realistic to use virtually any time, any place. It's a big breakthrough.
How much time does it take to do brain yoga?
Well, brain yoga is efficient. You can learn it in as little as 12 minutes a day over several weeks if you are dedicated to give it that time every day. It feels great when you do learn, and then you'll probably want to do it longer, but you'll still be able to use it in those brief times like 12 minutes when you need to. It's very efficient, even for busy people.
Your brain yoga manual was published earlier. Why did you write this new book?
Well, the earlier one was a 52-page instruction manual, primarily. Readers often said it was too short and didn't verify how brain yoga can improve health. But I couldn't get any publisher to print more at that time. Brain Yoga Health now provides complete details about why and how to use this potent mind-body method.
It still sounds like a lot to accomplish in just one book.
Yes, brain yoga does that by using effective diagrams, photos, examples, and modern learning aids. The instructions are fully illustrated, and there are also free audio instructions.
How long is the book?
It's over 300 pages with all its illustrations and all of its scientific findings, which are colorful and helpful. But you may learn it from just the 4 instruction chapters and the illustrations. It's now available at booksellers and on Amazon at the list price of $19.95, but often less on Amazon. And there's now an excellent Kindle edition for $9.95.
How many people are already using Transcendence?
Not many, I'm afraid, by the old style, Bridget. Many have tried, but given up because it is too complicated to find that much privacy and quiet 2 times a day. And the instructions just haven't been clear.
And you think Brain Yoga Health changes this?
Well, yes, definitely. Brain Yoga Health simplifies and clarifies Transcendence because it is noise-friendly, user-friendly, it's speedy, it's clear-cut, it's not expensive, and it's fun to learn. Look, Bridget, many of us are now trying to keep up by multitasking, as we all know, and we're all living in the fast lane here. We all need a little transcendence, and now any of us can have it with Brain Yoga Health.
Thank you, Dr. Holquist, for sharing these interesting facts.
Thank you for having me, Bridget. Happy transcending.